What's good, YouTube? Dre here with different gaming. Messed up on that on the previous recording. Probably have some bloopers or something uploaded later in the future. But got Colton here. We got a deck profile for you guys, and he says it's ELDLICH. I'm claiming that it's not ELDLICH.
What is this?
So
What is this?
don't worry about saying the Golden Boys.
What is that?
So after this profile is uploaded, in the comments, we literally want you guys' opinions on what y'all think the deck is. Also, first and foremost, shout out to Amanda LaPalme. It took like 2-3 months to get this, and I'm so glad I waited. It's so good.
I also have her deck box.
Like check out Amanda LaPalme art.com and definitely show some love and support. Like, look, the detail in this metal field center is so pristine. And then also shout out to Deck Tech. Got the 420 limited edition deck box. Good old Mother Marie.
That is also where I have the pink box.
So yeah, I'll leave the link to the websites in the description.
Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's beautiful.
Fold it out.
Fold it out.
Yeah, fold it out so they can see.
I haven't played on it yet. I haven't had a, I haven't wanted to kind of break it.
Yeah, it's very
It's
clean.
beautiful. I mean, it's great quality. It feels nice. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I got it from the source. I didn't buy it aftermarket because this is stupid expensive aftermarket, but definitely happy with it.
Yeah, well, I'll leave the websites in the description box below so you guys can get yourself some cool gear and get some cool art from Amanda LaPalme. But enough of that, and let's go straight into the deck.
All right, what is a Colton profile without ELDLICH, right? Yeah.
It's not ELDLICH.
What this card is ELDLICH. That's what he is named, sir, and he doesn't appreciate it. But here's what Dre says the deck is one Doom King, because zombies, right? Doom King's solid. During your standby phase, if something's in the field spell zone, it doesn't have to be your field spell zone. Very important to remember that when you're playing against Invoke Shadal or anything that plays a field spell. You just summon him during the standby phase. Once per chain, when a zombie activates its effect, you can use one of the following effects. You can negate it, or you can banish a monster in your opponent's field or graveyard. And you can only do each of those once. So twice per turn, you get to banish a thing and negate a thing. So he's just really solid. 2,800. You can summon him off the Golden Lord's effect, because most of the time you use it to summon himself, but in this deck you use it to summon other stuff like him. He's 3,800 at that point and can't die by battle or card effect. Yeah. You got anything there so far?
Fuck that card.
Well, it wasn't the ELDLICH there. From that, we have two Necro World Banshee. She's super solid. If she's on board and Zombie World's in your field spell zone, your opponent can't target it or destroy it. And also, quick effect, you can banish her from the field or graveyard to activate World from the deck. So Zombie World's very important in this deck, and she's just so good. And then the one Glow Up Bloom. I was playing two, it just is not necessary. There's so many ways to get to this card that you don't need to. When it hits the graveyard, you can banish it and search for a zombie in the deck and add it to the hand. But if Zombie World's in play, you can special summon it. You can summon all of the big guys. So it's just a way to get to your bigger dudes. Most of the time I use it to summon ELDLICH, but I can summon Doom King off of it. So here we go.
Have you tested 2?
I have tested 2. Yeah, the first version that we tested was at 2, and it was just it's too much. I mean, you play things in the extra deck to help you if you draw it, but it's just not necessary. It's just you want to explode once and hope you can maintain that control. So it's kind of a combo deck mixed with mostly control stuff.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then my normal summons, I've got Shiranui Solitaire.
This was just added.
Yeah,
today.
just added. It was 3. It's just 3 flex spots. I was playing Thunder King for a while. I did a second Doom King for a while. But after playing this, the one match I did, it was really nice. Because it just gets you an opportunity to go into your Unizombie, which is your other summon. What Solitaire does is you can banish it to summon a zombie tuner from the deck. Or not banish it, send it to the graveyard. And when Unizombie is summoned, you can send a zombie from deck to grave. So you can either send Banshee to get your world, or you can get Glow Up Bloom and go into your combo. So that's there. You got your normal summons, Unizombie at 3, Shiranui Solitaire at 3. For hand traps, I'm really going off the Doom King here. Doom King needs a zombie to activate its effect. So I'm only playing zombie hand traps. So I've got 3 Ghost Bell and 3 Ash Blossom. Because if he's on board and then I Ash Blossom you, and then I get to banish a card. Or if your opponent tries to Ash me, right? Like if, say, Dre tries to Ash me, I can negate the Ash because it's a zombie. So it's just really solid. That's it for the monsters. It is a zombie deck, but it is zombie Eldritch because it has Eldritch in it.
It's zombie.
Going to the spells, you know, we play Eldritch in the deck, so here's our Eldritch card, right?
Yeah, that's the only good Golden Lord, so you can start the zombie engine.
And then you've got the other Eldritch card, Black Awakening.
Zombie.
Black Awakening is dumb in this deck. Okay,
Zombie.
so in every other Eldritch deck, it's not great, right? Because, you know, it's just like Eldlixir, so, I mean, it's okay. You get your Eldritch. In this deck, if you control Eldritch already, with this, you can summon every zombie. Like, you just toolbox your whole deck for this. And let me tell you, I have done that for Doom King a lot.
Yeah.
And when you do it, it's just like, come on, man, let's go. Like,
Also, don't forget about Golden Lord's effect, the pop to add to hand and special summon a zombie. Like, there was a match earlier where he added Golden Lord and special summon
Doom King. Yep. And then Doom King gets a 3800 that can't die by battle or card effect. So, yeah. Black Awakening's dumb in this deck. It's definitely worth the two slots. I thought about playing a White Awakening, but it's just, this one just gets it from the deck. So, I mean, it's just real good. Consistency, I played 2 Pots of Prosperity. I didn't say this was a budget deck. And I mean, this can be like extravagant. Your extra deck doesn't matter, but for me, I just like this card better. I like having the options in my extra deck instead of it being random. Yeah. I like to choose what's happening. Then the 1 Foolish Burial. Here's your other ways you can get Glow Up Blooming Grave. I've also Foolish Eldritch. I'm not even going to try to front. I've done it. It's a thing.
Yeah.
You can also send Necro World Banshee if you want to get the world faster. There's just, you know. And then obviously the zombie world. There's only 2. I've thought about playing 3. It's just unnecessary at times. If they play through 2, then they've used a lot of resources anyway. And plus, with Zombie World, this is the best card in the game forever. Because super poly. You just eat your opponent's board.
Yeah.
You just, for nothing. Because everything's a zombie. So you just play your dude. And we'll get there in the extra deck, but Super Poly's super solid. Haha. Get it? You get it? We're good. We're going things. Hey, Dre, what are these cards?
Zombie cards.
That's Eldritch cards. They are zombies.
Zombie card.
They're having
this just supports the Golden Boy.
Blood Disco, Security, and that guy you don't want to talk to. Yeah, it's great. We're playing 2 Hawk. You don't need 3 Hawk. I mean, same thing with Black Awakening. Scarlet has the same text where if you have Eldritch, you can tutor any zombie. So during your opponent's turn, they're just like, hey, do a thing like Baldrock. And it's dumb. Yeah, that's... and then the last 3 traps are Dre's favorite trap. The Solemn Strike.
Don't lot of them like that.
I always have the Strike. I'm the champion of Strike.
He really is.
I am Strike's biggest fan here. I'm gonna have to get me some secrets because I'm so in love with them. Strike's so good.
Strike really is good.
That's it for the main deck. The main deck's really solid, I think. I wouldn't change a whole lot. I might add a third Prosperity if I think I'm not getting as consistent as I need, but for the most part, the main deck's pretty solid. For the extra deck, I play my Dragoon out, Advendred Savior.
It does work.
Why wouldn't they think it works?
Oh, no.
But this doesn't target, and
For
Dragoon
those that
just
don't
says
know
they
the
can't
card.
target. When you attack with it, you send a zombie from your deck to the graveyard, and then a monster loses attack 200 times the star. So you attack Dragoon, and he loses 2,000 attack. Because it doesn't target. It just, yeah.
This is for any of you that don't know this card. Because this card, not a lot of people know about.
And it's any 2 zombies to make this. So, there you go. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, it's good. This is your way to get Glow Up Bloom off the board. If you have it in play, you can normal summon it, send it, and then get its effect because it went to the graveyard.
Have you thought about playing Lingarivo?
I have not thought about Garibo. I've never played it before. I'd have to test it.
To be honest, I have not even read the card. I don't even know what... Doesn't it do the same
It
thing?
negates traps. The Garibo negates traps. This is monster attacks. Like, it makes an attack 0.
Oh.
But you usually just use this as a stepping stone to get your play going. Like, you go bulb into this, and then summon Eldritch off the bulb, and then...
Would you test Garibo?
I would test Garibo. I don't think it's a problem. Yeah. And then 1 Link Spider because you play Eldritch cards. And then the link I want to talk about is Vampire Sucker.
That
Okay.
damn card.
Sucker is fucking cool. All right.
Would you play it too?
Yes. I was actually about to say that. I was thinking about playing too. Because you end on a board with like Eldritch, maybe a Unizombie because you went off on your play, right? And then that guy. Like, this is your main phase 2, okay? So you're in main phase 2 with this. You can link away Baldrock and the zombie for Sucker. And then during the standby phase, Baldrock will special summon itself because you got Zombie World, right? Then she'll trigger to draw a card, then he'll trigger to let you banish a card. So, like, the synergy.
And if you don't remember, Doom King is once per chain. It's not once per turn, once per chain.
It's once per chain, but each effect once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't banish again, but I can still negate. And if World's up, everything's a zombie. So I can just negate your first thing plus my hand traps. So, yeah. Good stuff. Vampire Sucker. She is bae. She does the suck. Alright, we'll continue. I'm not going to talk about it. Alright. How many XYZs do you think I play?
Let's keep it PG.
Yeah, you're good.
How many XYZ?
Yeah.
How many was this?
There was 5 links.
5, 10.
No. 1 Constellar because we play Eldritch cards. And 1 Gustav Max because it's funny to shoot people to death. Because, you're just sitting there with Eldritch and you're like, oh, dang, I wish I could kill them. And then you kill them. So, yeah. And these are really good to just send off Prosperity sometimes. If you just know you're never going to play them that game. I almost send this dude every time, but... So Prosperity targets there. And then the super poly targets, guys. 1 Predaplant. Any questions about that?
I played against it.
Yeah, it's a fusion and a dark. It's just generic stuff. Like Starving Venom, I play it too because it's probably the most generic. Then you got this dude. 2 zombie cards. This is the most generic thing in the game. Like... Especially if I have World up, like, play 2 things, please. And then I'll have a 3k dude that can't die in battle. And when you attack into him or he attacks, he can't kill your thing by battle, but he makes your thing's attack 0, and I get a token with the attack of what your thing was. So he makes tokens, and then he gets there. Then Muddy Mutt Dragon and Solomon Great Violent Chimera. Because I hate Solomon Great. I don't like Solomon.
What is that?
It's Violet Chimera. It's a Solomon Great card and a Link monster. So their inboard is like Gazelle Wolf, and you're just like, yo. Or like Balinx Wolf, and you just eat them.
I have yet to see this card. I've never seen this card. I've played against this deck so many times. This deck has gotten me... I've raged against this deck tonight. Like,
Well, you don't play Solomon Great, so I never get to summon it against you.
Yeah.
It gets sent by prosperity.
So yeah, there you guys go.
So these 7 slots here can be whatever you want. I recommend playing 2. I've seen people play 1, but at least play this. But these 5 slots, play whatever you feel comfortable playing. Any super poly target is good in these slots. The only other slot that I guarantee you want to play is the Snatch Steal. Okay.
That card.
This card's dumb. He is Eldritch when he's in play. So what is this again?
Zombies.
An Eldritch. All right. He is an Eldritch whenever he's in play, so your traps get their effects. He can't be destroyed by battle card effect all the time, as Eldritch was only while he's summoned by his own effect. You can tribute a zombie, and then target a monster your opponent controls, and take it forever. Right? So you just take their thing. And then if you have Sucker, which is another thing I forgot to talk about. Sucker says I can tribute my opponent's zombies as if they were my own. So if they have 2 face-up monsters, I tribute one of them and take the other one.
I haven't been through that play.
I haven't done it yet, but it's a thing that can happen. This card's dumb. I want to play 2 of it. I just haven't yet. Because, like, say you end on, just using Dre as an example, he ends on Construct Pass. I just Eldritch Super Poly the Construct summon this guy because it's a zombie that's level 5 or higher. And then there it is. You got this big dude.
Just there.
Yep, 3,800 attack. I mean, he's big. That's it for the profile. I mean, I like the zombie deck. It is infuriating to play against. Like, because you have Eldritch and you have the zombie stuff, so comebacks are unreal. Like, I was getting destroyed and just came back with just a couple things. I did top deck the Super Poly. Don't let me try to front, though. I did. I pulled it straight off the top. It wasn't even close.
It's no games.
Yeah, no, that game was not good for me if I didn't draw the Super Poly. But that's it for the profile. This is like my 15,000th Eldritch deck. Hope everybody's enjoying the Eldritch content that we provide on this channel. Not, you know, they are zombies, but this dude's an Eldritch, and that's what we're doing today.
Zombies.
He's not going to put it in the title, and it's going to be funny because everybody in the comments will be like, why does it say Eldritch in the title?
Because it's going to be zombies.
Zombies.
I swear to God, it's going to be a zombie deck.
Oh, damn.
Exclusive zombie deck.
Exclusive zombies.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I hope you guys really...
Oh, damn, I dropped our Travigator stuff on the table.
Yeah, we're in the lab. We're working up some stuff. We're going to be testing a bunch of stuff.
Stay tuned for Travigator Eldritch.
Stay tuned for a lot of craziness. With that being said, Drain Coating out. Glad you guys could watch, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, peace.